about to play.
Who's this man that get more butts than ashtray?
Put it all on the line, see the look in my eyes. True versus guidance, we cutting them down to size. 24/7, my dreams, not 9 to 5. One shot, one moment, it shall be televised.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second NXT PLE of the year, live in the Wells Fargo Arena here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This is NXT Level Up. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We're here in the Wells Fargo Arena, a sold-out capacity crowd here for some hot NXT action.
The contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT North American Championship.
And we are kicking things off in style with the first of many championship matches as Logan Paul, after his selfish attack on Bron Breakker at the Money in the Bank PLE that cost Bron Breakker the opportunity to win Money in the Bank. Obviously, a surprise entrance that's lots of things happened Money in the Bank. Cody Rhodes was attacked before the match was started. Then the match was supposed to be held to get a person to substitute for Cody, but Finn started the match early, and later on, Randy Orton would replace Cody Rhodes and be gone to win Money in the Bank. But unfortunately, Cody Rhodes, thanks to the hands of the Bloodlines, Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa, has taken out Randy Orton, who's on the shelf right now. Still no word has been said about him, his medical status. But in that match, Logan Paul would attack Bron Breakker, pushing him through the ladder, and then had the audacity the following week on NXT to challenge him and say that Bron Breakker wasn't deserving of the opportunity to be in that match. Someone like Logan Paul, a YouTube sensation, should have been. Well, Bron Breakker took offense to those words and said, hey, just because I'm a North American champion, I'm successful, doesn't mean I don't have a shot to be in the Money in the Bank. There's still other main titles like the WWE Championship, the undisputed WWE Championship held by Roman Reigns at the current juncture time. He felt that, hey, I win Money in the Bank, I can dethrone Roman. They had a brawl, and ladies and gentlemen, we're getting right to the things here, the nitty gritty. Logan Paul will go ahead to face off against the beast, the badass, Bron Breakker, who is the defending North American champion and is a very tough task for someone like Logan Paul, in my opinion. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to send it to Alicia Taylor for the official announcements.
Introducing the challenger from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 205 pounds, Logan Paul.
And as per usual, Bulls raining down as the mention and introduction of Logan Paul.
Weighing in at 230 pounds, the NXT North American Champion, Bron Breakker.
The second generation superstar in Bron Breakker, a family built off legacy. The Steiners is his family, and he has been, in my opinion, and everybody's opinion, he's been proving his family proud. In a short amount of time, the success, former NXT champion, now the North American champion. The skies are the limits for this young man in Bron Breakker, and Logan Paul looks to upset Bron Breakker as he is the favorite walking in this match. And here we go out the gates. Logan rushed in and got hurricanrana by Bron Breakker. This is the thing we're talking about that makes Bron so dynamic and so special. A man of his size shouldn't move and do things like that, but he can't because he's cut from a different cloth than most people. And Logan Paul, even despite that hurricane on him, has found a way to start getting in some offense and's got Bron Breakker in the back burner right now. And I don't like Logan Paul, but I can't deny the man can wrestle, the man can flat out go. And you see it right there, a big time in the cover there. Only one count, but a big time power slam by Logan Paul. And like I said, despite what we hear, the WWE Universe, my personal opinion about the man, he can go. He can wrestle. For a person that does not wrestle on a full-time basis, such as a such as a Bron Breakker and other various superstars in the NXT, Raw, and SmackDown locker room, he can go. But unfortunately, his cockiness and arrogance has played a factor in his in holding him from having more success here in the WWE. Lost to Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, being too cocky, couldn't quite get it done in the during the draft day to become a #1 contender. He just and didn't qualify for Money in the Bank. He just comes up short in opportunities he's getting, but because of who he is, because he's a name, and because he's a draw, and because he is talented, he's able to sneak his way into opportunity after opportunity, such as this one. To me, he does not deserve to be rewarded a championship match after his heinous attack on Bron Breakker at Money in the Bank, but it doesn't matter. Logan Paul looking to take full advantage of his opportunities. The three amigos in succession followed up to a cover, but only a kick out. And I know right now, rest in peace, Eddie Guerrero is just rolling in his grave, seeing Logan Paul add that move to his repertoire. He stole that from the Mysterios. Him and his time with Mysterios, Logan Paul and the Miz were beefing. He stole that from them, and he tried to add to his repertoire. Logan Paul likes to pick different moves from different competitors he has fought. I guess you can't fault. It's very smart. Pick your spots from great competitors. And oh my God, Logan Paul out of nowhere with the athletic lariat clothesline into the cover. There's no way he just beat Law. I thought we had an upset of upsets, and Logan Paul beating Bron Breakker in the middle of that ring, 1, 2, 3. But Logan Paul going up for it again. No water to pull for that frog splash. And now Bron Breakker trying to get some momentum on his side. Logan Paul went for high risk and ended up with no reward. And Bron Breakker's gonna take advantage of it. And right there, athletic moonsault by Bron Breakker. The athletic ability of one Bron Breakker is damn near not matched. These two going right at each other, colliding. And Logan Paul trying to take advantage. But Bron Breakker say, nah. Or maybe Logan Paul say, nah. Back and forth they go. This match very heated. Of what Logan Paul did to Bron at Money in the Bank, and then try to follow up and try to do to him on NXT this past week. But instead, he got speared there, and he got speared out of his boots here too, into the cover. This might be it, too. Ball game, no. You gotta credit the heart of Logan Paul. You might not like him, but he can go, and he's got heart to take that spear. And look at oh my God, Bro went for the spear, got caught with the pedigree by Logan Paul, not this way, too. Oh my God. Logan can't believe it, but I thought Logan Paul just won with that pedigree. You'd seen it before from Seth Rollins, and you'd think that he might have got that move from Rollins. Rollins' patented pedigree, the spear into a pedigree reversal. And now take advantage, another lariat. Doesn't follow up with the pin, instead goes to the second rope. Frog splash, this time connects into the cover. We might have a new NXT North American Champion through. Bron Breakker saying hell no. This one makes Bron Breakker the absolute badass that he is. But Logan Paul is not letting up. Braun Breaker all out of sorts here. Logan Paul, measuring him up, takes him down with a flying crossbody splash. Braun trying to get some separation to the outside. I don't know if that's where you want to be. And Braun, I've seen Braun hurt like this, maybe not since the Money in the Bank match. And now Logan, what is he doing? Oh, Logan, looking to fly! Wrecking Ball drop kick, taking out Braun. And now this, what he always does, looking to gloat and admire his work. Referee at a count of 2. Braun might be out. He throws him back in, and he's taunting again. This is why we don't like you. Go and wrestle. You're a wrestler. This is not for YouTube right now. Braun Breaker trying to get up to his feet's days. Now Logan Paul. Logan, oh my God! And he got speared out the ring. Logan Paul. Braun Breaker recovered thanks to Logan Paul's arrogance. I talked about it before. He does this. He doesn't take it serious enough to reach that next level. He thinks this shit is fun and games. But to someone like Braun Breaker, this ain't no games. This is life. This is his money. Logan trying to take food off the plate of Braun Breaker and taunt him while doing it. And Braun's not having nothing of it. And now Logan in trouble, getting thrown in. Braun Breaker in full control right now. Logan in trouble. Braun setting up, looking for, goddamn, another vicious spear and a cover. And Braun has retained his North American Championship.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT
What a fast-paced, action-packed match to start this off. But again, Logan Paul's arrogance, cockiness is hindering him from seeing success. And once again, is taking full advantage by his opponent, this time being Braun Breaker, as he successfully defends that North American Championship. Congratulations, Braun. And ladies and gentlemen, after he celebrates, we'll send it in to a commercial. We'll be right back after this. If you're a business or a content creator such as myself and you are looking for somebody to deliver professional graphic art designs, please look no further than my boy Viper GFX. He has tons of great artwork such as you're seeing right now. He does wrestling thumbs, wrestling posters, you name it, he does it all. He also is now dabbling with videos. So if you need someone to edit your videos, please be sure to hit up Viper GFX for all your graphic and video needs. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and it is time to kick off another championship match, this time in the form of an open challenge, as ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the ring, the Unholy Union, looking to defend those Tag Team Championship.
For one fall, making their way to the ring, the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, Isla and Alba Fyre, the Unholy Union.
Unholy Union becoming fan favorites. I think they weren't really originally too liked by the fan base, but seemed to gain some respect over the course of a few weeks after they became NXT Tag Team Champions, Women's Tag Team Champions that is, and since then defended them for the first time here tonight in an open challenge. They won it at Battlegrounds and looking to still be champions, but it's going to be difficult. This is a open challenge. We've seen it happen over the course of this year with John Cena's United States Open Challenge, which we'll probably see that later on in some time shortly on Raw or the next PLE for Raw. But the thing about that, you don't know who's going to come out. Anyone can come out. You don't have a scout. Who is it? Who is their opponent? And oh, wow. I'm not so shocked, as their first opponent is none other than the buff Barbie herself. A young lady whose stock has risen and is rising ever so fast here in the WWE and on NXT. She was in a Money in the Bank opportunity, and now she's looking to become a tag team champion.
And their opponents, first, from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton getting booed out the building here in Philadelphia. You might not like her, but you gotta respect her. She is really on the trajectory of like a Bron Breakker, somebody so young, so talented. She comes from a gymnastics background. That's where the athletic ability comes in. She's transitioned perfectly into the wrestling world and is fastly becoming a top talent. But who is her mystery partner? Who's this? Wait a minute. Is that woman that keeps... Hey, that is the woman that keeps interfering in any match that Tiffany Stratton's been in the last few weeks. I don't have anything on her sheet, but I'm hearing from Alicia Taylor her name is Kiana James. This woman has been interfering in all of Tiffany Stratton's matches and helping Tiffany get to the Fatal 4-Way match for the Women's NXT Championship at Battleground. The Money in the Bank match at Money in the Bank, and she interfered in that match trying to get Tiffany the win, but unfortunately, Tiffany fell short to Asuka, who won Women's Money in the Bank, and I guess now tonight they're officially putting themselves in the tag team division for those Women's NXT Tag Team Championship. But hey, having a working relationship and being a tag team partner are two totally different things. And these two women are going to have to show that they have chemistry to beat the Unholy Union.
The contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Tiffany Stratton and James. And their opponents, the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, Isla and Alba Fyre, the Unholy Union.
And Alba Fyre confidently raising up those tag team championship proudly. And they give it into the referee here, who's gonna take those titles. And this match is now official as she holds them all off, because that is right there what we are fighting. And we are underway as Kiana James, right? I think that's her name, starts it for Team Stratton against the Unholy Unions, Isla Dawn. And right now off the bat, right off the rip, Isla Dawn in full control, just power slamming, or back suplexing, I should say, Kiana James, this woman, like I said, it's like a friend of Tiffany Stratton. They both kind of have similar charisma, similar attitude, kind of cocky. Everything's about them. You see Tiffany with the paparazzi music and everyone look on me, and Kiana James kind of the same thing with that coach bag. But it's not about being pretty or looking pretty, it's about getting dirty in that ring. And Isla Dawn trying to show her, I'm here to fight, girl. I'm not here to be a doll. I'm here to kick your ass. But Kiana James, with the vicious lariat to the back of the head, and now a hard right hand. And maybe I've got them two mixed up, or at least her mixed up, and she can look like she's trying to prove that she can go. We already know that Tiffany can go in that ring. The woman needs to prove her damn self, in my opinion. I guess she's now a fully contracted WWE superstar here and part of the NXT roster. Maybe she's always been, I don't know. And it was always the plan of Tiffany and her to kind of use her in spurts and take advantage of opportunities, trying to be like, rated RKO, and in that terms of like they're just picking their spots wisely. But right now she's about to get picked off the floor, as right now Isla Dawn is doing whatever she can, just stomping her all over the damn arena here in Wells Fargo Arena. Referee at a count of 3, Isla Dawn picking her spots on Kiana James, trying to isolate one opponent. That's what you want to do in a tag match. You want to isolate one opponent at a time. and trying to take one out, or at least weaken one severely, where it's hard for them to compete. And Isla Dawn flying with the Meteora right there, centering into the cover. Referee taking quite too long to get in position. Tiffany went to break it up, but Kiana James kicked out anyway. I don't know. Honestly, she might have cost the whole Union the titles right there, because I think she might have had a 3 count, at least close to a 3 count, because I think Kiana James might have been out cold with that Meteora. Now she gets takeover, double team back suplex. The tag team prowess, and now she's trying to fight her way through the pain, the dizziness, the grogginess, trying to get back to her corner, and a lariat from her as she successfully tags in Tiffany Stratton. I have to say, so far, I'm kind of impressed by Kiana James. Her ability, she's a hard hitter, and now Tiffany Stratton, look at this, picking her up, powerbomb, holds it into the cover. Again, referee taking quite too little time trying to referee by the books. Yeah, you want to get in a good pin position to see the arms and everything, but sometimes you just got to start counting from where you're at. You should be able to see the whole ring in certain cases, in my opinion, that being one of them. Might have cost Tiffany Stratton a 2 count. But Alba Fyre right now, dropping her down with, I believe, some type of complete shot. Alba Fyre, former women's United Kingdom champion. She's had single success and now success in the tag team with Isla Dawn here. These two kind of got that chemistry down in NXT UK. Didn't win the women's UK Tag Team Champions there, but our Tag Team Champions here, and that is one reason why, is Isla Dawn right there, just breaking down Tiffany Stratton with that maneuver, that full Nelson suplex, but Tiffany recovered and hits her with that kick of her own. Referee at count of 6, and Tiffany trying to go for her patent handstand into a pile driver, but Isla Dawn countered that, and Isla Dawn getting back in the ring at count of 8 and 9, and so does Tiffany. Isla going up top. Tiffany! Oh! Tiffany at the last second punch Isla Dawn, sending her off course, and now Tiffany looking to capitalize, and she does. Now going into the cover again. Referee, man. Gotta do something about these refs. I think they're getting too much into position and not counting when they should. And Isla Dawn take full advantage of it, but not so fast, as she's dropped right back down by Tiffany Stratton. And there it is. We just talked about it. Tiffany gets it this time. Alabama Slammer after that handstand. Now going up. Oh my God! Prettiest moonsault ever. And a cover for a new title change. No. Broken up by Alba Fyre, and she just clipped the referee, so the referee's down. We might need a new referee, or is this referee going to be able to continue after she shakes the cobwebs out her head? But right now, there is no referee. Anything can go. And these two ladies tagging out Isla Dawn as Alba Fyre wants to get back in this match. But Kiana James back in here, not allowing it for the moment. Now looking for something special for Kiana James. Look at that, oh my God. Elbow to the chest, middle of the ring, the cover. 1, 2. Kind of a slow count. I think she's still trying to wake herself up. But this crowd here is loving every bit of match number 2 here in Philadelphia. Everybody chanting tag team wrestling. And oh, look at this. Surfboard submission applied to Isla Dawn. Will she give it up here? No. She somehow fights out of it. Tiffany has to let it go. And oh, God. A running knee that catches the chin of Tiffany, and Isla escapes and is able to bring it out of Fyre. And here we go again. Oh, and a kick to the jaw. Right back to that jaw that just got hit with the knee, the cover. 2, a kick out. Somehow Tiffany Stratton surviving 2 devastating shots to her chin. And you know the Buff Barbie's not gonna like that one bit. But right now she's got no thing to do but just accept the beating, because right now, the Unholy Union is in total control. What do they have here? What is this? Oh my God! Another shot to the jaw, and Kiana James sensing danger after the tag, and she gets it. Isla Dawn right there, messing up, looking for a high-risk maneuver instead of staying on Tiffany, and now the semi-fresh opponent, and the power shown by Kiana James with that power, that spine buster. And now Isla Dawn showing up the power with that scoop slam. And Kiana was trying to get out of harm's way, but Isla Dawn this time staying on her. Again, they're trying to isolate one opponent at a time. These two women, the Unholy Union, that is doing a great job of that. We're not seeing too much tag team chemistry so far from Stratton and Kiana James. Like I mentioned earlier before the match started, it's one thing to have a working relationship, and it's another thing to be a successful tag team. Right there, this could be it. Oh, broken up by Stratton at the perfect time, because I believe if she didn't do that, this match would be over. As Kiana James has been taking a beating in this match. And so has Tiffany, as the Unholy Union, in my opinion, has been dominating for the most part. And again, going back to the well. I don't even know what you call this. I gotta figure out what they call it. And again, that super kick to the jaw. They did it to Tiffany and now to Kiana. And Tiffany wants back in. And, well, Isla Dawn this time not allowing it. And Isla Dawn looking for a submission maneuver right there. That's figure 4? I don't know, but a leg lock nonetheless. And now lets it go as Kiana wasn't about to tap. But again, look at this tag team prowess. Beautiful tag team by these two ladies again, showing exactly why they're NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. And this is why. And look at this. What do they got here? Oh my goodness. A double complete shot. Ball game, if I ever seen it, into the cover. This is definitely it. 1, 2, no! Kiana James kicked out. Tiffany didn't even come in for the save. The rules allow you can't really come out each time. You might get disqualified, but Kiana kicked out. I'm so surprised. She's taking this beating and staying alive in this match for her team, but they're isolating her. But now maybe she got some breathing room right there on a reversal. I don't know how she's not out. Gotta look up for her next appearance. What's her background? Is she former wrestler? She just dives into the tag in Tiffany and she has nothing left in her. But what is her background? Maybe military? The toughness she has. And Tiffany with the power bomb. Tiffany with the power bomb. Looking to maybe end it, but Alba Fyre's right back with a clothesline, flooring Tiffany Stratton, and now sends her into the corner, and tags in Isla Dawn. Isla Dawn and Alba Fyre tag teaming. Prowess continues here in this matchup, and now Isla Dawn mocking Tiffany. Cry about it later. Went in and got caught with that knee by Tiffany. And maybe that was a mistake by Isla. We talked about Logan Paul taunting when he should have been following up. And maybe Dawn should have done the same thing. But Tiffany taking too much time to mount some offense. And Isla trying to fight back, but Tiffany right there. Oh, power slam. We talked about the powerlifting and gymnastics background in Tiffany Stratton. That's why she's so strong and powerful. She reminds me of a Bianca Belair in a way. The flashiness, the athletic ability, and the power. And now the cover. 2. We have new tag team champions. And Isla Dawn kicks out at 2.9. And Alba Fyre, sensing danger, wants to get back in this match. But Tiffany sending Dawn in the corner, but Dawn trying to fight out of it. Trying to fight out of it and fight back, but Tiffany not allowing it. And Tiffany, I thought she was going for a tag, but Tiffany looking to get ahead of Steve. Oh, she missed. She hit her head on the turnbuckle. Isla Dawn moved out the way. And Tiffany fight back, nitty gritty, bottom of the ninth inning feel right here. Drop kick by Dawn, tags in, Alba Fyre. And Alba Fyre, look at what she's looking to do. Alba Fyre looking, waiting for a moment. And look at this, Tiffany walked right into a drop kick. Alba Fyre was looking for that the whole time. Fell right into her trap. Did Tiffany, and now gets dropped down by some type of widow's peak. And wait a minute, that's the Key to Lions. Referee's not seeing it. The Key to Lions getting some revenge. Getting her revenge on Kiana James into the cover. Got it. Kiana James taken out and occupied by the Key to Lions.
Here are your winners.
Allows for Alba Fyre to hit that moonsault
Women's Tag Team Champions.
to retain their championship.
Fyre and Isla Dawn, the unholy union.
What a match! Nikita Lyons getting her revenge, costing Tiffany and Kiana James. I wonder what this is going to lead to on the next episode of NXT.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the Welsh Valleys, Tegan Nox.
Who is it? I'm not familiar with this song. Oh my goodness! The rumors are true. The newest free agent signing is the hottest women's free agent in the industry today. Stephanie Vacour is now a part of the WWE and NXT roster. Holy cow. If you are not familiar with her, she used to go by the name of Dark Angel, and she has wrestled all over the globe, including Revolution Pro Wrestling, New Japan Pro Wrestling, where she was a NJPW Strong Women's Champion, and a multiple-time champion in the CMLL. She is very well-traveled, and she is now making it to here to the big leagues and going one-on-one with Tegan Nox. And here we go. And this crowd is hyped for the debut of an elite wrestling talent in Stephanie Vacour. And old Tegan Nox showing her like, hey, let's not talk about what she's doing and what she's done elsewhere. I'm here and I've done a lot here in this industry and this business. And she's looking to give Stephanie Vacour a run for her money. And this is pretty huge for Stephanie Valkyr. Probably got a big contract, a big German suplex right there onto Tegan Nox. She probably got a big contract, multi-year deal I'm hearing. I don't know the money. And now she's getting an opportunity to qualify for Queen of the Ring off the rip. So this is amazing talent. Oh my God, flying from across the ring onto Tegan Nox. This could do it early. 2-0. What athletic ability, height, and range did Stephanie Valkyr have on that elbow drop? That was damn near across the ring, and it landed on Tegan Nox with excellent precision accuracy. But Tegan Nox roll up here, trying to get a quick victory, but Stephanie Valkyr quickly kicks out, and now rolls her up herself. Got a 2 count. Tegan Nox bridges out of it, rolls her back up, and kicks out immediately. Does Valkyr. But ladies and gentlemen, if you are if you're a talented wrestler like a Stephanie Valkyr, no shades to Tegan, but if you're someone that's not being on the WWE, you've been around the indies and other big time wrestling promotions, if you do your work, you can get rewarded off of it when you get a big time contract from a WWE or other wrestling promotions. Oh, roll up here again. Tegan Nox trying to get out of here with the victory. I think she knows how dangerous Stephanie Valkyr is. I'm not too familiar with her. I just know she's a very talented young lady, and she's looking to send a message to not just Tegan Nox, but the women's division here in NXT and even Raw and SmackDown. They're gonna have to take notice. Referee counts out, slow count, trying to give these women all the opportunity to get some offense in outside the ring and get back into the ring as the count restarts as Stephanie broke it up. And now back to a count of 2 as Tegan Nox fleeing Stephanie Valkyr across ringside, trying to get some separation. Now she goes back out, but maybe she shouldn't as Stephanie came in hot flying, but she was caught by Tegan, who now floors her by dropping her head onto the ring apron. But Valkyr quickly recovers and sends Tegan Nox back in as referee counts to 3, and Stephanie looking, measuring up Tegan for a clothesline. I don't know if she got all of it, but she got enough for Tegan into the cover. Do we have her? No, she does not. Tegan Nox is a formidable opponent, a lady that deserves an opportunity herself to be the Queen of the Ring. Quite a damn shame that one of these ladies will have to suffer defeat. Mexican Destroyer onto the Spanish Stephanie Valkyr with a cover to ball game Frito. Tegan Nox delivering that Mexican Destroyer, balls up with an enziguri kick on the button, touch that chin, knockout blow, and she's headed to Queen of the Ring. No, she is not. Crowd here in Philadelphia is loving the action, every minute of it. We've had 2 incredible matches, and this is not letting down one bit, as the intensity is intensified here. And Tegan Nox flying, spinning European uppercut shades of Cesaro, and now going for a Boston Crab, center of the ring, and Stephanie Valkyr powers out of it. And now Stephanie grabs her by the head, and what is this? Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know what came on me right there. Something told me I had to do that. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what that move was, but whatever it is, it's Rock Tegan Nox, and Stephanie flies again with a crossbody, and it connects. Stephanie Valkyr flying all over the ring here tonight in this capacity crowd in the Wells Fargo Arena. This time, no water in the pool. Tegan Nox looking to capitalize. Tegan Nox just might have put out Stephanie Valkyr, who maybe took 1 too many risks. Or no, maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. Valkyr fighting out. Drop kick. She's fighting back. Oh, but so is Tegan Nox. Who's going to get the upper hand in this one? Who's going to have the last say? Who's going to put away their opponent with the final blow? Tegan looking to go deep in her bag of offense to get the job done. And now a kick to the spine of Stephanie Vacour, who rolls out the ring, and Tegan goes after her in a little cat and mouse game as both women are trying to find one another and meet. And oh, here they go, Tegan with combination strikes. Dropping down Stephanie, now waiting for her moment to strike. Uh-oh, went for the kick to the knee, but Stephanie countered it. Stephanie countered it, sends her out the ring. Oh, Tegan fighting her way back in the ring. A 1 count by Adrian Butler. I don't even know why he counted. Tegan was already damn near the ring, but I guess he's just doing his job. And these 2 ladies are giving it their all here in Philadelphia. Oh, God, shot to the back. And look at Tegan fighting back. Stephanie fighting back. Who's going to get the upper hand here? This crowd is loving every minute of it, and so am I. Tegan measuring her opponent. Got caught again. Stephanie flying again. Stephanie flying high and capitalizing with that crossbody. Now going to the top row. What is this? Oh! Connects with that splash. And Stephanie Vacour in her debut here, her debut match, is now headed to the Queen of the Ring tournament.
Here's your winner,
What a freaking match. And in my opinion, as of right now, has to be match of the night, as Stephanie Vacour making her impact well known here in the WWE, as she just booked herself alongside Piper Niven as the first 2 entrances in the Queen of the Ring tournament, ladies and gentlemen. There you see it right there on the screen. These 2 are finally in the Queen of the Ring tournament. We'll find out who's going to join them in the coming weeks. Congratulations, Stephanie Vacour.
Today's gonna be the day you notice, 'cause I'm tired of explaining what the joke is. This is what you asked for, heavy is the crowd, fire in the sunrise, ashes raining down, try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for, heavy is the crowd.
Turn to run, now look what it's become. Outnumbered 10-1, back then should have bit your tongue.
And the action continues and rolls through, as it is time for some more tag team action, as this time it is for the men's NXT Tag Team Championships. And it is going to be the team of Tony D'Angelo and Channing Stacks Lorenzo, as they're set to face off against, I guess, a group you could call their now a rival, as last week we saw New Quarter Catch Crew getting ready to have a match against the Chase University, when Tony D and Channing Stacks would attack those 2, Miles Bourne and Charlie Dempsey, from behind. And when I had a chance to interview those 2, they said it had to do with basically the first NXT of the year, the first show of the year, when Channing Stacks Lorenzo and Tony D were gonna face the Creed brothers before they were attacked by the El Gato del Fantasma, as their bitter rivalry had continued. And then the Creed brothers were attacked by these guys, New Quarter Catch Crew, and they ended up becoming the new tag team champions. And then we're pissed off the D'Angelo family, because they said we were having a tag team championship match, and we kind of got screwed out of that thanks to El Gato del Fantasma and you guys. So that's why they attacked Charlie Dempsey and Miles Bourne, feeling like they were left off, and they feel like since they won at Battleground against El Gato del Fantasma, which we haven't seen them since that match, They feel like they are next in line, so instead of waiting, they're taking their chance, and Shawn Michaels has obliged them by giving this opportunity. Right now, I'm gonna send it to Alicia Taylor for the official announcements.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 472 pounds, Tony D'Angelo and Channing Stacks Lorenzo, the family. And their opponents at a combined weight of 427 pounds, Miles Bourne and Charlie Dempsey.
No love lost here for the WWE or NXT universe for these two, the new quarter catch crew. They hit the scene basically during that first episode of NXT to kick off the year when they attacked the Creed brothers, took the titles from them at Battlegrounds, and now in their second defense facing the D'Angelo family, as like Tony D was kicking off for his team and Charlie Dempsey for new quarter catch crew, and he already caught a shot by Tony, but Dempsey trying to follow it up, but no, Tony D staying on offense, or not, maybe not, Charlie Dempsey trying to get the offense going, and it sends Tony D into the ring and into the corner, and is looking to get some tag team offense with his team, Miles Bourne, as they take Tony D for a ride. Tony D, known as the Don of the NXT here, the leader of the Dangelo family, looking to try and get his team the title, the tag team titles, against new quarter catch crew that's been looking so well in two of their matches. And after the attacks of on these two from the D'Angelo family, you have to see if you are the Chase University, you probably are on the outside looking in like, hey, we were kind of screwed out of an opportunity because we got to come here 1, 2, and a kick out, a 2 count. I guess the strikes have caught Miles Bourne off kilter to start the match. But if you're Chase, you have to be looking at this match like, hey, this could have been us. We feel slighted because if we beat new quarter catch crew on the last episode of NXT, then maybe they're in this match. So I wonder if they're going to have an opportunity to face the NQC, or they're going to maybe go get retribution on Tony D, just like they did against the new quarter catch crew. It's just crazy how things happen here in the wrestling industry when you do things underhandedly, when you just barge your way into opportunities, not earning them. And no disrespect to the D'Angelo family, they did win their last match at a big time event in the Battleground PLE, so it's not to say that they didn't deserve this match, but who knows what's going to happen after this. But right now they're focusing on becoming tag team champions, but right now they're in trouble as Miles Bourne is all over Channing Tatum, but that maybe spoke too soon as Channing Stack Lorenzo, not Channing Tatum, trying to fire back here with shots from the side mounted position. Channing Stack Lorenzo, the muscle of the group. And oh, look at that. Tony D landing in a shot. And now Channing going in for the cover early. Flipped over, flipped in reverse by Miles. And now reverse. We saw this from Tegan and Stephanie Vacour. And they're looking. And these two are looking to kind of redo those same pin trading combinations, and you see Tony D again getting some underhanded tactics in. I know the crowd loves it, but I mean that's kind of not how you want to play. You could get disqualified, but so far it's working as that guy NQC on the back burner right now. And Tony D going after Miles Bourne, who's not even the legal man right now. It's Charlie Dempsey, you see refocusing, but that slight hesitation and unfocus has now got Charlie Dempsey in the driver's seat on Tony D, and he's taunting him right now, and the disrespectful slap to the back of the head as Miles Bourne is tired out in the corner trying to recover. Referee's not getting him out. I guess because he's out of it right now. He's not interfering in the match. The two legal men is Tony D, but Tony D insisting on going after Miles Bourne. Takes him down with a big time move right there. Spinning neck breaker. But now he's getting caught by Charlie Dempsey again. I think that's when you got to understand, maybe, you know, in this young man's career, Tony D, experienced but still very young, learning the business. And like we saw earlier, Logan Paul getting distracted, learning, thinking too much about taunting your opponent. Maybe Tony D looking for revenge and taking out Miles Bourne, taking his eye off the ball against the legal man. And now it's costing his team as all momentum is on the NQC turn, or maybe not, as Tony D trying to fight out of this predicament. But Charlie Dempsey not letting up one bit here. Charlie Dempsey, the son of the rough and tough William Regal. He knows all the hard-hitting tricks of the trade. And look at that big suplex right there, shades of his father, and broken up by Channing Stacks Lorenzo. You want to talk about hard-hitting strong style, British strong style. That's Charlie Dempsey to a T, thanks to it being instilled in him by his father. But right there, went up for the top rope, hammer, fist, head drive, and it was caught by Tony D. And Tony sends him in, and now Lorenzo and Tony trying to get some tag team offense in. And look at this. Oh! Big time backbreaker in a cover here. A 2 count, and kick out by Charlie, but also Miles Bourne also coming in just in case to break things up. And now Channing trying to go for something big, but was rebuffed by Charlie Dempsey, who with the beautiful hip toss takedown, getting Channing Stacks Lorenzo all out of sorts, and now sends him in, and they're looking to do some damage together. And a shot to the solar plexus by Miles, followed up by a suplex, by another suplex again, to Northern Light suplex, the cover, a broken up. Well, hold on, I think Lorenzo kicked out, but Tony went to break it up, might have hit Channing in the face with that attempt to break up the pin, and that's not going to be too well for his team, as now Channing Stacks Lorenzo is in trouble. Oh, in trouble indeed, as Miles Bourne just not letting up. American born, but he learns from that British strong style, tags in Charlie Dempsey. Stacks Lorenzo rolls outside, trying to get some separation. Smart move, but he is rocked. And Charlie Dempsey not gonna let up. Like I said, his father's trained him. And again, shades of his dad with that chokehold is locked in outside the ring, and he lets it go. I think Lorenzo might be out, honestly. He's really on the back end now, gets thrown into the steel steps that don't really move. They can break a kneecap, maybe tear a ligament in your knee, hurt the rib cage and hips in your lower extremities. They get him back in at a count of 7. And I think Lorenzo might be out, or maybe not. Maybe he just needs a breather, and he's finding some adrenaline to fight off this attack and a fight back against Charlie Dempsey's offense. And now going for a cover, only a 1 count, but he's probably using that to recover, trying to catch his own breath. But I think he needs to make a tag to Tony, but instead falls up with the DDT. Shades of Jake the Snake Roberts, the inventor of the DDT. One of the most devastating moves in the WWE. Very overused nowadays. And I think because of that, a lot of wrestlers have been able to learn how to recover and take that and not be put out. But it's still a devastating move, in my opinion, where you drop someone on the back, on their neck, and head into the mat. And look at this, Tony D dropping Miles Bourne on the back, on the apron, while Charlie Dempsey was getting worked over by Stacks Lorenzo. Now he's getting thrown into the LED post. Tony D, what is he looking to do? Looking to taunt both men. He needs to follow up here. They're not the champions. It's the champions' advantage. They get counted out. They're going to retain those titles, even a loss. So I don't know what Channing is doing. He's so focused on Miles Bourne for some odd reason, who again is not the legal man, but he's got some for Charlie Dempsey as he does a half-and-half German suplex and sends him across the ring. And now going up top with that splash. Cross-body splash into the cover. Could we have new champions? No. Charlie, not quite yet. It's going to take a lot to take out Charlie Dempsey. Like I said, I've repeated over and over again, but sound like a broken record, but he is learned and his tutelage by his father, William Regal, and that British strong style. So it's going to take a lot to beat down the man like Charlie Dempsey. Into the cover again. 2. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I'm not. He kicks out at 2.9. A little bit of a slower paced match. These men, bitter rivals, fueled by championship gold, not looking to be cute or do a lot of high flying. They're just looking to beat the hell out of one another until somebody can't answer to the count of 3. All men have been in the ring and getting in action for quite some time. And all men have been taking a beating. At any point, this match could be over as Charlie tags in Miles Bourne. And Miles looking to go to work again on Channing, stalking him, letting him get to his feet to bring him right back down. And now stalking him again. What can he have here? Look at complete shot into the cover. Charlie just knocked out Tony. 1, 2, it's all or no. Channing Stack Lorenzo kicks out. He's tough. He comes to that Italian style, strong style. He's not going to give up here. It's going to have to take a lot to take him out. And Miles Bourne trying to choke the living daylights out of him while Charlie's working on Tony D at ringside. Miles is going up top. Tony's in a chokehold at ringside. Miles gets up again without flying lariat. Shades of Kane and Channing trying to fight, but maybe not. Gets caught. Oh, again. Big time shot there. The cover. Got him. And once again, like it or not,
here are your winners.
These two.
And still the NXT Tag Team Champions, Charlie Dempsey and Miles
are still your tag team champions. A gallant effort by the Dangelo family, but once again, the NQC is just too much for the tag team division as they successfully retain these titles and look for future opponents in the next coming weeks.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Women's Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the last 2 matches of tonight's major event. And this is the co-main event of the evening as Ronda Rousey, the #1 contender, is walking down with the purpose as she gets ready to face the NXT Women's Champion, Cora Jade. This past week on NXT, she survived a big-time match against Roxanne Perez, who had been making life a living hell for Ronda Rousey over the last few weeks. In that match, it was a stipulation if Roxanne would have beat Ronda, this would have been a triple threat match. And it was in a steel cage match, which means Roxanne had nowhere to run. She had to face Ronda in Ronda's element, a steel cage match. She would get that done, beating Roxanne Perez. And now she can now focus on this woman right here from Chicago. Cora Jade, the NXT Women's Champion. Once a fan favorite, is now not so much a fan favorite, as she is getting boos all throughout this arena, but she can give a damn less. I asked Cora Jade, you know, what do you feel about Ronda Rousey and the Roxanne situation? She said she could care less. It was a triple threat match or a one-on-one match. She said Roxanne Perez and I are not teaming up. We are not in cahoots. Roxanne was in it for herself. I'm in it for myself now. If I see Roxanne again, she can get these hands. But right now, I'm focusing on Ronda Rousey. This is what Cora Jade said to me earlier in the interview. She is ready, and I'm going to send it back to Alicia Taylor for the official introductions.
Introducing the challenger from Riverside, California, Rousey. And her opponent from Chicago, Illinois, the NXT Women's Champion, Cora Jade.
Cora Jade hands the championship to Adrian Butler, who's had a hell of a night officiating in majority of the matches tonight. He holds that title aloft, as that is what these two ladies are fighting for, the right to be the queen of the NXT Women's Division. As this match is underway, and went in. Ronda Rousey came in hot, but got countered by Cora, and Cora ended up cover up a vicious drop kick to the face, but Ronda quickly kicks out. You got to do a lot more than that. Ronda Rousey's background is MMA and a former UFC Women's Bantamweight champion. Cora, you got to do more than that. I know you know that, but right now, Ronda is looking to beat the hell out of her. Ronda said in an interview earlier in the week that she's excited for the opportunity to become an NXT Women's Champion. Already been a one-time SmackDown Women's Champion, and she would love nothing more to add the NXT title to her resume. A lot of people think that she's going to take this serious after her defeat in the UFC, but she says she is more motivated than ever for the sport of wrestling and to become NXT Women's Champion. And she said Cora Jade is just a stepping stool in her legacy that she's trying to build here in the WWE. And right now, starting off very hot here, after starting off not so great, she's catching fire right now. And but maybe not, as Adrian Butler's in the way. They need a different camera angle move, man. Cora Jade looking to capitalize on the risky second rope move by Ronda Rousey. I didn't know she was an aerial artist, but I guess she has that in her repertoire. And Cora Jade tried to do something, but it was rebuffed by Ronda. And now I can finally see Ronda float over DDT connects. Beautifully executed by Ronda Rousey. She looked for a powerbomb maybe, but Cora Jade had that scouted, and out of nowhere, blockbuster, the cover. Thought for a split second, maybe she caught Ronda rocked for just enough for the 3 count. Cora Jade, look at her fly, oh my God. Cora taking out Ronda Rousey as the action now spills outside ringside. But Ronda is not lamenting, trying to go for another float over DDT, but Cora has this one scouted and scurries back in the ring. A lot of people, for obvious reason, even though she's the champion, kind of very disrespectful to say this, has Cora Jade the underdog in this match against a woman like Ronda Rousey, as they playing a little cat and mouse, and right into Cora Jade's DDT. This could be it already. 2, it is. No! Ronda kicks out. That cat and mouse game paid dividends for Cora Jade, but she tried to do too much. No water in the pool, and she let it squirt her ass. And now Ronda looking to take advantage. I thought it was over with that DD, that double arm DDT, shades of Mick Foley. But Ronda Rousey, again, with that MMA background, has been through hell and back in a lot of matches over there and here. She's very well versed. She can take a lot of punishment and can dish it right back. So Cora's got to do a lot to keep her down. And Ronda trying to fight through it, but Cora again on the offense, doing very well in this match, in my opinion, to be taken down, or trying to take down the veteran Ronda. But Cora looking for a sliding pin cover here. Oh, no, that was Ronda trying to do. Well, my mistake. Almost got Cora Jade caught slipping there, but she's able to kick out. But Cora Jade is down. And Ronda once again at the top rope. Didn't know she had the aerial offense in the repertoire. Flying lariat connects. And I think it's ball game. I think Cora might have been knocked out. Armbar applied. She didn't tap. Oh, dropping the knee into the face of Cora Jade. And she could have broken a nose there. Ronda doesn't give a damn. She's looking to be champion, trying for it again, and it got missed. And Cora with the springboard drop kick. It's like the shot to the nose has awoken something in Cora Jade. And now sending Ronda to the corner and try to go for a chop, but Ronda caught it. Ronda caught it. Now she's looking. Oh, I thought she was there to the, but no, got her to the ropes. But Cora Jade counters, running lariats, flooring Ronda Rousey, and now looking to add offense. Look at this, pounding strikes right there from the side. Ronda has nowhere to go. Getting all that offense in, another blockbuster. It's time to cover. Send the ring. This could do it here. Two. Got her. No. For a split second, I thought Ronda was finished and Cora was going to retain the championship with that blockbusters move, but not to be avail. And Ronda gets sent in the corner and drop kick for her troubles. As Cora Jade, with all momentum here, trying to put away the one-time women's champion of SmackDown. And oh, Cora Jade, look at, no. Cora Jade really getting desperate here. Cora Jade from the top rope, avalanche suplex, center of the ring, the cover here. To retain, no. Ronda kicks out. Ronda slips through the back door, and Cora Jade cannot believe it for the life of her. But Cora looking for the double arm DDT to end this match. But oh, Ronda jacked the jaw, and now a shot with the right hook. Oh, angle slam, caught her, center of the ring, new champion, no! How the hell is Cora or Ronda staying alive in this one? Both have been hit with big time move after big time move, but nobody wants to quit. Nobody wants to relent. They're just gonna have to beat the hell out of each other until somebody just dies. Figuratively speaking, of course. And now these two trading blows, center of the ring, back and forth they go, trying to gain the upper hand on one another. They are tired. They've been beaten. This is for the NXT Women's Champion. Cora with a drop kick, but looked like Cora. That might have took a lot out of her dishing it to Ronda as much as it took out on Ronda receiving it. Look at this. Oh, another blockbuster. Innovative offense by Cora. Now stalking her. Ronda's rocked, or maybe not. Go, yes she is. DDT. Caught her. The cover. Oh my God. And just like that, Cora Jade has defeated Ronda Rousey to retain her women's championship.
The NXT Women's Champion, Cora.
What a match. We talked about Tegan and Stephanie Valcourt being candidate for match of the year. You simply can't overlook this match and the outcome of Cora Jade. And oh my goodness, there's no way. It is. It's Laura Valkyrie, as she probably wears the UK Women's Championship. Oh my gosh. Cora Jade looks less than impressed and confused as to why Laura Valkyrie, who used to be, she is the last UK Women's Championship, as that title is no longer active, and she was the last one to hold the gold, and she's walking up to the NXT champion Cora Jade with confidence, and Cora is upset. Laura Valkyrie is here. It seems like there's another big time NXT signing. Laura Valkyrie getting in the face of Cora Jade here, and this crowd in Philadelphia is loving every single bit of it. These two champions proudly holding their title aloft, and I can't wait for them to clash at some point this year.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event of the evening. And introducing first, making his way down the aisle, he is the man that built SmackDown Live. He is known as simply phenomenal AJ Styles, as he's getting ready to clash with him, Carmelo Hayes. It is about to probably be an epic match. These two men can absolutely go. You know the history. AJ Styles, a decorated champion all over the globe for over 20 years worth of a career, if not longer. Carmelo Hayes, another young, up-and-coming, rising superstar in the industry here, not just in NXT, but in all of WWE. And they're going to clash for the first time. This all stemming from after Bobby Lashley and them were attacked by, I don't even want to mention the group I believe it is. It's only speculation, but they were attacked by a unknown entity. And after that whole debacle, they decided to walk out on the company, leaving Carmelo with no opponent for NXT Level Up until AJ Styles decided to step up. Styles was actually kind of screwed over by the Hurt Business, who he lost to Bobby Lashley #1 contenders match thanks to the addition of Ricochet at the time. That would lead to nothing thanks to those heinous attacks. But right now, AJ Styles stepped into the plate. Carmelo accepted it, and Shawn Michaels approved it. For ladies and gentlemen, in the main event coming up in just a few moments, as Carmelo makes his awesome, phenomenal entrance, representing NXT very proudly, these two men will clash for the richest prize in the men's division here on NXT. And I can't wait, because something is telling me this is gonna be phenomenal.
Introducing the challenger from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles. And his opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, the NXT champion, Carmelo Hayes.
As for the final time Adrian Butler, the final time tonight, Adrian Butler will be grabbing the championships from the champion and holding it aloft. I know you're tired, my brother, and so am I. We got one more left, and it's going to close the show out in grand fashion as these two most athletic competitors on the NXT roster are about to do battle. The cocky, arrogant Carmelo versus the crafty veteran and AJ. And out the gates, Carmelo using his speed and youth to his advantage with a running drop kick, catching AJ Styles off guard, and now using a springboard offense. This is what I'm talking about. These two men can fly, and Carmelo is not wasting no time to prove it. He can fly. Sends in AJ, catches him off the rope, spinning neck breaker there. Perfectly executed. And AJ trying to roll to the outside, trying to catch his breath, but Carmelo quickly follows him, not letting him catch any breath. Oh my God, spin out backbreaker, or back suplex I should say, onto the concrete here. The padded concrete at ringside, and AJ Styles is now fighting for his life already, and we're not even 2 minutes into this matchup, but AJ Styles catches him, got him up. Oh no, Carmelo reversed it. Carmelo reversed it. He shifted his weight over and reversed it, and now back on the offense. Referee up to a count of 4. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a phenomenal night here, no pun intended. Let us know in the comment section what was your favorite match. I know this match isn't over, but let us know, as Carmelo missed the range on that one, and now he's got to shake the cobwebs as he landed on his head. But let us know in the comment section, which match do you think is match of the night? Which match would you call for match of the year? Let us know in the comment section. Get involved, please. We love your support, and we want your interest, and we want to know your opinions on what to see next. Ladies and gentlemen, Carmelo, look at him fly next, and he lands it right there. And went for a super kick, but AJ Styles blocked it, and now rolls up Melo, and but Melo kicks out. And now AJ Styles trying to find some offense, as it's been all Melo to start this match. AJ Styles, the crafty veteran here. Oh, look at that. That is Styles. That neckbreaker. Carmelo smartly gets out the ring. And for a second, I thought they were going to have a cat and mouse. But no, AJ Styles catches Carmelo, hits him with the shot with the forearm. But Melo quickly counters and is back on the offense. And Melo right there using that hard offense. Mounted strikes from the top position to gain control. And now what is he looking to do here? Carmelo on the top rope. What is he looking to fly? Oh, but AJ went out the way. AJ runs out the way. And now Melo could be in trouble as AJ Styles looking to capitalize on a miss by Melo. And AJ going for a suplex, but Melo somehow sneaks out the back door, dropping AJ Styles. And it seems like, for the most part, Melo is just one step ahead of AJ for the first part of this matchup. And a drop kick. AJ Styles looking a step slower. Obviously, AJ Styles is not, no disrespect, he is still great. Isn't the fastest, he isn't the youngest like he was when he was around Melo's age. But he can still go. But right now, Melo's youth is helping him. But his inexperience is not. That's the second time he's missed the range on that move. But he's not letting it deter him from having all this momentum. And Melo trying to go for something, but AJ quickly counter. AJ, got the calf crusher, but Melo's feet's on the ropes, and AJ has to let it go. But doesn't mean AJ's still not in the driver's seat. It's still where he wants to be. Melo, kick to the face. Melo gets drop kicked down. And AJ going for the cover here. They only had one count. Didn't think it was enough, but I know he's trying desperately to find some offense, slow Melo down, and even catch his own breath here. But every time he tries, Melo's got something waiting for him. And Melo trying to take him to the corner. He does successfully. And what does he have here? Picks him up, scoop slams him down. Textbook offense right there by Melo. Now goes up top. Is Melo already looking for Melo? Don't miss. Nothing but net. connects into the cover. 1, 2, yo! AJ kicks out at 2.5, and Melo again. Oh! Crowd here is all excited, chanting, "They're not worthy." You're damn wrong about that. Philadelphia, you are so worthy. This capacity crowd has been nothing but awesome, and they've been given great matches for their high energy that they've been bringing to this building. And again, Melo blocking every attempt AJ has to have some real offense here. The speed, the agility, and youth seeming to be just a little too much for AJ right now. But AJ trying to prove myself and the critics wrong that he can still hang with a guy of Melo's speed and agility and youth. Hip toss him over. Now picks him up. Oh, right hand, followed by another right hand, and a left, a shot to the midsection, picks him up, oh, pile drives him down into the mat. That could end it, but he elects to not go for the cover, looks to add more offense, and now AJ, springboard, oh, inverted DDT. And now AJ's reaching down deep into his bag of tricks. And now Melo's in trouble. AJ stalking him. AJ, oh, maybe looking for Styles Clash, and maybe Carl had that blocked. And now, again, AJ, now time, got the calf crusher. Calf crusher applied. No ropes there. Center of the ring. Will Melo give it up? No, he doesn't. And that forces AJ to have to let go. But AJ looking. AJ, Kenny hooks him up. Styles Clash. Center of the ring. The cover. We're going to have a new NXT champion. Oh! And AJ can't believe that Melo just kicked out of the Styles Clash. Not too many have said they've survived the Styles Clash, but so far, Melo can! And he just hit him with the first 48 and a cover. Oh! And I'm sorry, that wasn't the first 48. That was a spinning neckbreaker cutter by Carmelo. And Melo, what is Melo looking to do here? Melo, look at him fly! And it lands right on AJ. And again, seemingly every time AJ tries to get going, Melo has something for him. And Melo again flying, using that agility, that high flying background to try to put the veteran away. But this time got caught by Styles, and he slams him down. AJ Styles begging him to get to his feet. What does Styles have in store for him here? Maybe looking for another Style Clash, but again, Melo breaks free. Breaks free, has a counter for everything Styles does. What does he have here? Oh! Second rope arm drag takes him down. And now a flurry of offense here as Melo looking to put him away. Uh-oh, went for something, but it was rebuffed by AJ Styles. Inverted DDT again, now into the cover. Oh! And somehow, Carmelo kicks out again. AJ Styles doing everything he can to put him away. And now looking for the knockout blow. Oh! Got caught! First 48! Caught him in midair for the phenomenal forearm and got phenomenally smashed in the face with the first 48. Now Melo looking for nothing but nets. Connects into the cover. And Melo has done it. He's defeated the veteran to retain. What a match. Another match that could be match of the night, match of the year candidate. And as you can see, AJ Styles even giving Melo his nod of approval. As Melo just proved that he is indeed him. And for maybe one night only, even prove that he is phenomenal. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to a great night of NXT action. We hope you've enjoyed. Ladies and gentlemen, please be sure to tune in for more Universe Mode as we roll on through. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, I will always be a warrior. You can't stop me, you can't stop me now. Yeah, I will always be a warrior.